When's the last time you questioned reality? Earlier today? A few minutes ago? Too much? Not enough? Well, we're going to question reality right now. I'm going to ask you a series of questions while I color with Sharpies another postcard in this national parks book. If you recall our last one, where is our last one? Here it is. The last one we colored together during our what if questions, our 44 what if questions. Got a little psychedelic there, didn't we? The green clouds and the pink clouds. Purple trees, and the orange pasture. If you'd like to color along, grab your Sharpies, because I'll be using Sharpies today. Or if you'd just like to relax and listen, that's cool too. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Just let your brain spiral out, spiral in, go wherever it wants to go, as it imagines and questions, prompts, designed to make you question reality. Our first question for you to question reality is, what if every time you dream, you are experiencing a parallel universe where those events actually occur? Every time you dream, parallel universe. And those events are actually occurring. What if, right? But really, what if? What would you do with that information? Would things make more sense? Would they make less sense? What about nightmares? The plot thickens there, huh? That's the progress. If dreams are portals to other dimensions, what techniques can we use to navigate and explore those dimensions consciously? If dreams are portals to other dimensions, what techniques can we use to explore these realms consciously? If dreams are portals to other dimensions, what techniques could we use to explore them consciously? I'd love to make some up. Some sort of thing where you spin around 4 times before you go to bed. Say some weird phrase. I guess they have lucid dreaming techniques, right? Is there such thing as objective reality? If everyone's reality is subjectively constructed by their mind, is there such thing as objective reality? What would objective reality be? Would it be a bunch of things at once? Would it be the summation of all the subjective realities? It's a lot. What do you think about it? Say you're outside and you encounter an anthill, and there's an experience. That anthill has a completely different reality. They'll have a way different hot take than yours. So then what is objective reality? Here you go. If memories can be altered, how do we know that our past experiences are accurate representations of what really happened? They can be altered. It's news to me. I guess time has a way of altering things, right? Time alters things. Other people's recounts alter things. There's a lot of altering going on. Then we have our subjective interpretation of those things. It really makes you wonder, don't it? It makes you wonder. What if all historical events are not fixed, but fluid, and change as our collective memory and interpretation of them evolve? What if all historical events are not fixed, but fluid, and change as our collective memory and interpretation of them evolves? What if the universe itself is a simulation created by an advanced civilization, and our concept of free will is merely an illusion in that complex program? Could the universe be a simulation? Do you believe in free will? progress update. When technology allows us to upload our consciousness to a digital medium, will that digital medium really be you? When technology allows us to upload our consciousness to a digital medium, will that digital medium really be you? Will it? Who else would it be? Is our consciousness not already uploaded to a digital medium to a degree? With everything that we type and record and say logged forever, destined to repeat itself, stored in memory. It's pretty wild. What if an advanced civilization created our solar system as a simulation to study or entertain themselves? You give them a good time. Keeping them on their toes. I always wondered, do you ever meet someone out there and they say, oh yeah, on Earth, I designed ferrets. I designed anglerfish. I designed weather events. There's got to be someone, right? There's got to be creators or artists that designed these things. There's got to be a designer behind them. Even if it's just evolution, there's still a designer, right? In my mind. How about in your mind? I designed geckos. What would you design? If you crossed to the other side and you learn you designed something on Earth and you didn't realize it, and then you incarnated just to experience your own design that you designed on Earth without fully realizing it. Because that would ruin, the study, the stimulation. What do you think it would be that you had designed? Progress, 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 progress. What if your thoughts are not your own, but they are transmitted from an external source, like an advanced intelligence, guiding or manipulating your actions and decisions? What if your thoughts are not your own? Does your external source take you? What do Do you know if your thoughts are your own? I mean, they're in your own voice, right? I guess it's different for everyone, I think. I don't know that everyone has the same voice. They might have a British man in their head. Progress. Have you considered that the physical laws of the universe are only fixed because there's a collective belief in them? Have you considered that the physical laws of the universe are only fixed because there's a collective belief in them? How strong is our collective belief? Is it that strong? Is it possible? Is it possible? Crazy, though, isn't it? But how could we all believe? How could we all believe to that degree? Progress, 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 progress. In quantum mechanics, the act of observation alters the state of a particle. What if the universe adapts itself according to our own thoughts and beliefs? You better start thinking some good things. I'm thinking. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's the best thing that you could think that you would want the universe to adapt itself to? Start thinking that every day. See where it takes you. Progress. If emotions and consciousness are forms of energy, can they be transferred, measured, and manipulated like physical energy? Can they? I'm gonna keep going with it. I didn't mean to match these colors. I don't know if I can fix it. Could all human experiences, emotions, and thought be reduced to chemical reactions in the brain? What is the brain then, you know? What is the brain on about? I think I saved it. Yes, it's looking a little real almost. If reality is a holographic projection, what does that imply about space, time, and material existence? If reality is indeed a holographic projection, what does that imply about space and time What if death is a transition to a parallel universe where you continue to live, but with subtle differences? Just a transition, that's all it is. What do you think the subtle differences would be? Do they change based on the year you died? I wonder if when you die you get to see the future of Earth. That'd be trippy. If time travel is possible, and time travelers are altering moments throughout history, then is the present moment constantly changing? Is it? What if reincarnation involves living in different realms or dimensions with varying laws of physics? Why does reincarnation need to be only on Earth? Doesn't, right? I relate more to reincarnating on different planets and in different galaxies and as different things than I do being on Earth as a human. Most definitely. I think if we opened ourselves up to that idea, we might remember a lot more than we think we can. Why not? Our senses are tuned to a very narrow band of reality. So what other forms might be surrounding us, unseen and undetected? Who could it be now? 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 I think I need more Sharpie colors. I'm just making the best out of what I have, but I don't know that I support this decision. Who could it be? What if the past, present, and future is all a cognitive illusion, and all that exists is right now? Past, present, future, illusion. All that exists is one eternal the environment and the people around you? Do you think your thoughts can radiate outward and influence the environment and the people around you? Can they? Are you an influencer of the grandest kind by mere thought alone? Are you more powerful than you realize? Have you ever seen yourself affect anything? Have you ever witnessed yourself affect anything through thoughts alone? Or do you feel that you have ever affected anything through your thoughts alone? I feel like we see evidence of that every day. Energy, your demeanor, your body language, the way you say what you say, the things you choose to say, the things you choose not to say. It's all valid, in my opinion. Things you choose to do, cause and effect. Choices, choices, choices. Little choices. Progress, progress, progress. What if reality is a giant cosmic game, with each life being a different character or role that you play to gain or experience knowledge? How many characters have you played? How many roles have you held? How many archetypes have you known? Does the universe communicate with us through symbols, synchronicities, and signs to guide our journey and growth? Does the universe communicate with us through symbols, synchronicities, and signs to guide our growth? I feel like most people have stories of symbols, right? Seeing numbers or seeing letters or symbols bumping into people over and over again. They vary based on the person. What if the structure of reality is based on sacred geometry? And understanding these patterns unlocks the secrets of existence. I better get to studying then. The secrets of existence. That's a loaded thought. Like, what are the secrets of existence? What does that, what classifies a secret? What consciousness